Kalizhada University, Student Development Guidebook, narrated by Francisco Ramirez, Department of Student Affairs. Within our Student Development Guidebook, we will explore our learning outcomes, our values and philosophies, the value of effective student development, the philosophy of effective student development, and our goals and missions within the Student Affairs Department. This academic advisor training session is designed to focus on student social identity development, supporting proactive exchange and identity response. Our challenges that we share on the Educational Support Forum are paramount to the overall success of the adult student engaged in a higher learning platform. We understand this and recognize its importance on the supplemental instruction that our expertise can provide. According to the theory of transition, over a period of time which includes areas of coping, adjustments, and adaptations of self as part of an adult student's learning efficacy, we have to be efficient in our efforts to support a learning environment that allows proactive growth through positive interactivity. Creating an operative construct of the humanistic existential theory, where we as support professionals embrace the ideas that focus on the philosophical concepts of human nature and environment as part of the growth process that fosters actualization and personal awareness in the adult student's self and interdependency. This is among a group of diverse and interactive learners. As a support professional, we have to be able to reinforce the positive aspects of promoting a free will atmosphere where our influence can encourage creativity, developmental growth, and exploration of self and environment. Our objectives should be focused on how to identify challenges that our adult students will most likely encounter and be able to use the various developmental systems expressed by such theorists as Kohlberg and Kolb. Understanding these approaches will equip our knowledge of the innumerable strategies that we have at our disposal to help our students to meet their learning objectives and to help us to become better, more efficient support professionals. It is important that we remain grounded in these theories because we have to acknowledge that education is a lifelong pursuit and the world surrounding the adult system is as complex as any other age demographic that encompasses a formalized learning program. So we have to be able to identify and analyze the issues through a theoretical lens to confront and remedy the issues that tend to be problematic in the adult learning schema. Understanding the challenges our students face is heavily reliant on how we can convey these challenges into our own conception and resolution theory. So rapport is paramount and conducive in any given learning environment or developmental support forum. We have to assume that the identity diversity will be our biggest factor during the initial formalities of a classroom or learning environment. So being able to express an open and welcoming learning environment is a fundamental must to help alleviate any anxieties that these awkward transitioning times may produce. It is our job as a professional student affairs representative to identify and observe accurately how these challenges impact, impede, or derail the proactivity of daily student exchange. Our student affairs philosophy should be to adopt a true altruistic importance on the evolution of learning, which includes both student and scholar alike. This approach recognizes the age-old tenets that have consistently served our academic and educational institutions effectively for more than 70 years, but also requires that these old paradigms and tenets involved in this philosophy must also allow for some latitude or growth to exist, to allow learning to grow organically within our own students' means. Our insight and our philosophy would include the following beliefs into its overall efficacy, which include effective performance, collaboration, diversity inclusion, and identity. At Kalizhada University, we believe these represent the cornerstone of an effective student development and support structure that can help to alleviate many of the basic challenges for first-year and graduate students respectively. Students must be able to have the confidence and assurance that these support structures exist and are proactively involved in the overall success of their efforts, in the classroom and the outside as well.